I created Species Nutrition with one mission in mind: to provide bodybuilders and serious athletes with no-nonsense supplements that work. I put my name and reputation on every bottle of Species Nutrition products. If you want to be your absolute best, join the evolution.
Sadiq Faruqi for RxMuscle, the 2023 Orlando Pro playing out earlier this evening, and perhaps an unexpected result as Phil Clayhart takes top honors over the heavily favored Hassan Mustafa. Clayhart, 50 years old. This is a great story. He's been competing since 2002, professionally since 2018. He punches his first ever ticket to the Olympia, and as you can see here, he brought it. He flat out brought it. Good balanced look, obvious improvements from last year's Boston Pro, much more rounder, especially up top, but balanced. A pro show winning level of conditioning, and for a bodybuilder that heights in at about 6 feet, good flow, fills out the right real estate in all the right places. Hassan's obviously got the bigger body parts, but Phil definitely brought some of the old school tie-ins, the plus level striations in the pecs. He acquitted himself well. So Phil Clayhart finishing in first, and he is going to the 2023 Olympia. That brings us to Hassan Mustafa, who, if you read the comments in our last Instagram post showing the video of Clayhart being announced as winner, it's pretty obvious there is a, dare I say, healthy dose of disagreement amongst the fans regarding this decision. Consider coming into the show, Hassan was the prohibitive favorite. He was competing for the second time in the span of a month. Hassan finishes in second place. I think you had to look back at about a month ago with Hassan competing at the Toronto Pro, where he would finish runner-up to Ian Valliere. Had he brought that look to this show, I think it would have been a wrap. But despite having a dominant, really dominant advantage as far as legs go, and really just more sheer freak mass all around, that level of conditioning that we saw here today at the Orlando Pro was just not what we saw in Toronto. Not sure if Hassan has another show lined up for this contest season in an attempt to qualify for the Olympia, but we shall see. Again, there is no more point system, which obviously would have benefited Hassan in this instance with two second place finishes. But this is the new reality for trying to qualify for bodybuilding's biggest show. In third place, Stanimal, Stan DeLongo. Another really cool story here. Stanimal, of course, formerly of the Classic Physique division. He's had a definitive second act now in the open class. You can make the argument that he had the most balanced look in the top three, and that quote-unquote class with mass project that he embarked on coming out of Classic Physique is really starting to take shape. He looked good. Now, here's the question. Can he take that next step? Develop something that will allow him to stand out in an open class lineup? We talk about knockout shots, dominant body parts, or competitors that win shows off sheer conditioning. What will that next phase be for Stanimal? Coming in fourth, Emmanuel Alvarez. Keep an eye on him. Another former Classic Physique competitor earning his pro card in 2021 at the North Americans in the super heavyweight class. He's got a toolkit. He's got a set of tools, great shape, and a good on-stage look. Rounding out the top five, Chris DiDomenico. If you remember, 2017 NPC Nationals overall champion. This is his best placing at a pro competition to date. So congratulations to Chris, and a shout out to our guy Jason Lowe, finishing in sixth place, making his open class debut, formerly off the 212 division. So big time shout out to our guy Jason Lowe. Dave Palumbo and Chris Aceto will have a full breakdown of this show and all other topics in the bodybuilding world tomorrow on an all-new episode of Heavy Muscle Radio. For RxMuscle, I'm Sadiq Faruqi.